Greetings, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Colligan and I have a feeling this could be a very productive vlog. Literally just in the car park, just over there. As I was getting my stuff out of the car, I saw a robin feed another robin, saw a blackcap, saw a song thrush. So there's a lot around, and I'm currently looking at a dipper just down here off of the bridge. So I'm going to go get under some camouflage and try and get some nice recordings and photos of the dipper. As you'll have just seen, I've got it set up. And the area that the dipper likes to go to is around here. So it likes to dip over at these rocks, and as the water's coming down, there's also plenty of rocks just over here which have signs of dipper residency, let's say, poo basically on them. There's also grey wagtails, which they're called grey wagtails. They've got a nice bit of yellow to them, very attractive birds. So the goal is, I'm set up nice and low, got a camera here, and the reason I've got this is I'm going to put it over the camera to make it blend in, and if I sit still for a bit, the birds should come back. So, be a bit of a patience game, but it should pay off. Also, I have this cap, because this front bit, when you have a sheet over you, it can fall on your face, it can be very annoying, it can obstruct your view. This will kind of push it away and allow me to see better, so I'll show you that now. So you're now in the belly of the beast with me. This is my setup. Looks quite amusing, but if we have success, then I can say it's good. If I don't have success, I'll just look ridiculous. Great success. I've been validated. I'm very happy. So, yeah, I was sat here. So this is what I can see outside. The dipper literally landed on this rock, just here. That's within 6 feet of me. Like, it's so close. And then it went on to, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, there's a rock. See just there in the centre of frame. This one just here. So it landed on that. So I took a few shots, but at shutter speed I had it much too slow. What I'm going to try at some point, because I have shots of them, well frozen with a high shutter speed, but I'm going to try with the slow shutter speed, start getting motion of the water and the bird still, just because it's a different shot. So I had settings for that, and then the dipper was right in front of me, the shots turned out blurry. So I'll post them now just so you can see, and I'll tell you the settings. And then also the grey wagtail, that came along. So the two species that I wanted to see, they have been here. Dippers are over to my right, so I'm just going to get back to it and try and get some better shots and footage. Yeah, success. I decided to give up on the dippers because they didn't come back. So that's where I was. I was just down near this bit, and they were down here, and there's these two rocks. That's where it first landed, and that's where I got a blurry shot of it. I've also got a few shots of the grey wagtail down here. So I got something, not as much as I wanted, but look, that's kind of usually what happens with wildlife photography. Unfortunately, a big old heron did come and land. It went on to the rock just here, but I was kind of facing up that direction. So because I was not facing the right direction, I tried to move to it, but birds are so observant when they first land, it then flew off. Really what you should do is, when something first lands, just stay still. Let it start to act naturally, and if it started hunting, I'd have had a better chance of getting a shot, but yeah, it's easier said than done when the subject's there. You go quickly, I'll try and get that, but sometimes you can be your own worst enemy. But yeah, I'm going to go for a walk now and see what I can see. I've got a few shots of a tit there at the car park. I was just putting my wet gear. I'm sitting there, I was just putting it in the car. Now, I'm not sure what sort of tit it is. I always get confused by these ones, so I'll ID it and put a picture up. Yeah, we'll go see what else we can find. So far, I've not actually seen a whole lot of wildlife, but I'm hearing tons. There's a lot going on. There was probably 2 or 3 black caps just off the path, you know, not too far from it. But yeah, usually you might hear one, but to hear a couple of them is kind of different. I can hear one there now as well. And then all of a sudden I started hearing woodpeckers that were drumming. So tried to get a few audio recordings of that. Now I'm only using the Sennheiser, it's the MKE 600, it's plugged into the Z9, so the audio isn't unreal, but it's certainly not bad, so hopefully it's picked it up. But one of the woodpeckers was making quite a bit of noise off in this direction. It's come to this part of the wood, absolutely stunning. A few bluebells and things, the light coming through is lovely, so I'm going to slowly creep around that way. I was hoping I might see some deer or red squirrels, but yeah, no joy so far. It's even hard to see the birds. Now we get more leaves in the trees, it's hard to see them. So yeah, we'll have a little walk then, we'll see what we can find. I just got a little bit of footage and audio of a song thrush there that was singing. You could hear it very clearly, you couldn't see it clearly, still actually going in the background there. Yeah, lovely birds, lovely song to hear. But yeah, today it started quick. I mean, I got to the car park, as I said, and I saw a lot of things, and I thought, well, could be in for a good day and could get all sorts of wildlife. But it's actually been quite quiet on the visual front, as it were. However, the audio side, there's plenty to record and listen to. So I'm actually going to come back in a couple of weeks. I'll do a audio vlog here, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, hopefully it's been a enjoyable video. I tried to record some of the ambience here and some of the nice little scenes. Like, it's a beautiful spot. So yeah, hopefully that's been nice. But yeah, that's it for today. So yeah, just on the equipment as well. So today I was just using the Nikon Z9 camera and the Nikon 180-600 lens. And audio is recorded using the Sennheiser MKE 600, which is plugged in. You see how that's plugged in there? So yeah, that is the setup. I'm using my Benro Tortoise tripod. It's got a leveling head, which is a saviour. Makes it a lot easier. So yeah, big difference with that. But yeah, that's the equipment. Settings wise, as I mentioned, I tried to get a sort of slow shutter speed shot with the dippers because I wanted the motion of the water. If the bird's still enough, you can get a decent shot, but it didn't really go as planned. But I'll spend more time there at a different point. But I've got shots of them before, so I didn't want to wait all morning for them. So yeah, we'll try that again another day. But that's it. That's the vlog. If you've enjoyed it, I really appreciate it if you give it a like. And if you like this sort of content, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm going to go back to the car now, and if I see anything worth posting, you'll see it now. If I don't see anything, that's it. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.